Boston College at SMU. SMU's 14.5 point favorite. Whoa. It's the new kid on the block, favored by double digits, over 2 touchdowns in this one. Over under set at 53 and a half. This Boston College offense has been run centric, right? This is a team that wants to run the football. They're 50th in the country with rushing offense, which I would consider top 50 is pretty serviceable. That's a serviceable number out of 133 teams. So you're definitely well into the top half there. But passing wise for this Boston College offense, 114th in the country, Mason. Ugh. Ugh. Uh, Not good. Not good. Run centric team here. And the reason I say not good is because you really needed that passing offense in this one to be able to hang with SMU. And SMU is a polarizing defense. They're good on the front, and they really have been all season. The pass defense, or excuse me, rush defense for SMU, fifth in the country. I mean, really, really outstanding. But defensively, again, for SMU, 113th against the pass. So it's strength on strength there. And then SMU's offensive strength, I would consider that to be rushing the football as well, but pretty good passing, pretty balanced as far as that goes. 29th in rushing in the country, 44th in passing. They'll be matching up with a Boston College defense that is 101st in the country at pass defense. That is a really, this just seems like a really, really, nothing's coming up Boston College for me here. Let's just say that.
Mhm.
I don't see any advantage in this game for Boston College. It's on the road at SMU, where SMU's been great this season, undefeated, right? And averaging a nice little margin of victory in those games. Where is the upside for Boston College in this one? I actually had this one written down at 16 and a half. So I'm not sure if the number may have moved a little bit with those early betters, which is certainly possible. But I just don't like Boston College to cover 16 and a half, much less 14 and a half in this one. And I think that the over could be something to consider in this one. As I think Boston College can maybe muster up some points, but not enough, not nearly enough to be able to win this one.
Yeah, I think the initial impression going into this football game for a lot of college football fans, myself included, is that Boston College has been a stingy team all season, and almost beat Missouri, and just came off of a big win against Syracuse where they looked pretty dominant throughout most of that game. I mean, the score didn't necessarily reflect that, but it seemed like they had the game in control for most of that football game. And I feel like Vegas is kind of really just basing this bet or basing this line off of the college football public's perception of the Boston College team. But when you look at the numbers, man, you're absolutely right. Um, Boston College does not have an advantage anywhere. I mean, if y'all can find one, let me know because I'm just not seeing it. Looking at Boston College's offense, I mean, I guess what you would hope for is that they're able to pass the football better than they have all season, because SMU's defense does have a tendency to give up some yards in the passing game, but we haven't seen that from Boston College. Castellanos went out in this football game last week against Syracuse. So what's his status moving forward? And really he's more of a running quarterback than anything else, anyways. Um, but and maybe James coming in, maybe that helps you out. He hasn't been really terrible at passing the football all season. He did go 5 of 6 against Syracuse for 83% completion, had 1 touchdown, no interception. So maybe that's the spark you need if you're a Golden Eagles fan. That to me, that's the only way that you're going to beat SMU, going over the top of them and protecting the football. Obviously, you're outmanned in this one. So got to find some chunk plays, and I just don't know if they have the weapons on this offense to do that. SMU offensively, they should be able to run the football against Boston College. Boston College has been decent on defense against the run, But then on the flip side, you kind of got good and bad on bad here, where SMU's offense has been decent at running the football, not as good at passing the football, and Boston College has been better at stopping the run than they have been at stopping the pass. But maybe this is a game where you're looking at Jennings and wondering if you can get his arm going a little bit more than it has been. This is definitely a defense that you could get right against if you're trying to kind of open that playbook up moving forward, looking at a potential ACC championship game with Miami in a game that you're probably going to have to score at least 30 points to win, if not more. Maybe you want to open up the playbook here just a little bit and not put anything on film, but get him a little bit more comfortable passing the football. And in that case, you know, if they're able to connect, there's no RJ Maryland for the Mustangs for the rest of the year. He is out. He was their main pass catching target. But does another receiver emerge? If that's the case, I like SMU to cover in this one. I like them to cover anyways, whether or not they have that strong passing attack. I think Vegas knows what's up with SMU and is trying to catch people looking at Boston College, thinking they're a little bit better than they are. The fact that this game's being played in Dallas Fort Worth makes me like that number even more. Give me SMU by about 20 in this one.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a Vegas honey trap right here. I think there's gonna be a lot of people that want to go bet Boston College in this game, and I just think that is absolutely the wrong play. I may just I don't know. I feel like people are going to bet Boston College, so I'm going to wait and see what this line does. But as soon as I see it move the wrong direction, I'm going to go bet SMU to cover because I like SMU a lot in this game, and not to mention everything in the world to play for. SMU has they're hosting Boston College this week. The following week, going on the road to Virginia, who was able to get a win this past weekend, and then going to host Cal to end the season there and presumably go into the ACC championship. First year in the ACC, headed to Charlotte, North Carolina, more than likely to face off with the Miami Hurricanes. We'll have to see how it goes this weekend, but I like SMU big.